say, girl, you better take care.
Stealth community, how we doing? Hey, we back in the house again, and we just want to get in touch with you guys. Been away doing some things on the property, getting things straightened out. As I encourage the group to look ahead, try and find property for yourself so you can advance your homestead and live a more quieter life, because I'm telling you something, coming down the pipe, we got a lot going on, and things aren't looking that great. A lot of you may want to blame Trump. Trump didn't start this. This has gone on for a long time. This is also Bible prophecy coming true. And there's no way we're going to stop it. But if we know what the Bible says and we watch what the economy is doing, we can halfway prepare ourselves for what's going to transpire. You know, I always love to give credit to my audience. And we have a lot of people that are coming on the channel, signing up. And I don't discriminate. I talk to everybody. We had one special guest. I wanted to call it out to you. Big Daddy gonna answer you. Caleb Payne. You are a pain. You made comments about me being big and fat, and you feel sorry for my family. God bless me. Let me tell you something. God is blessing me. My family is fine. I kicked off 125 in weight. I'm very, very proud of myself.
Awesome!
Because people, don't ever let nobody steal your sunshine. Don't never let nobody steal your light. All you did was encourage me. I can lose this weight, Caleb, but can you use the nasty mouth that you got? Can you do that? Because how you go in is how you fit in. Now, you just presented yourself as a big a-hole. Now, I usually don't talk back to people so rude, but we got a crisis coming up, Caleb. And I'm trying to reach out to people. I don't even get paid for doing this, so I don't feel like I gotta sit here and take your ridicule, but I welcome it. You call me fat. Well, you probably ugly. I can lose the fat. What can you do? And people, this is a person, they're living in the forest. They have no control, so they reach out to pick at someone. And granted that you reached out to pick at Big Daddy, because he showed us wide, baby. They can take a lot. And I don't care if you don't listen to the channel no more. It doesn't bother me. Because I want to talk to people who don't find fault of people, but who are trying to engage in doing right. And you don't even know your ethics about life and what Donald Trump has done for blacks. You tell me what Obama's done. You tell me what Biden's done. You're probably one of the crazy liberals out there fighting for the people that are coming over here, using our tax money, destroying us, and saying it's relatively wrong. Shame on you. Your parents should have been doing that to you when you were young. And you have a good day. Now, people, let's get back to the topics here. Thanks for the people that have signed up. We appreciate you. We love you. And Stealth Community is all about you. I want to reach out to y'all. Give me your comments. Let me know how you feel. and let's discuss it. Like I said, there are a lot of things that happen in the news today. We know that the Democrats were screaming and ranting about ICE going out there, taking advantage of people. They should wear cameras, to see what they're doing to people and stuff. So I stepped ahead and put the cameras on. Over 50 people have gotten arrested today. Now they said they need to take the cameras off because they're infringing on people's rights to be free and not congregate. But you just wanted it on. These kind of people Caleb runs after because they don't know if they're coming or going. Remember, they wanted to get this Harvey Einstein, whatever the freaking name he's got, because I don't look at him. I think he's the most disgusting thing on earth. I've seen some of the pictures, and I'm going to pull them up to show them to my audience because I respect y'all more. But they wanted all the information to come out on that. Once it came out and it started implicating them, oh no, they went and got 6, 7 lawyers. We got to stop this. We don't want this to come out. They always implicate themselves in a bad way. Every last one of them. Now we got some bad rhinos and Republicans too. Nobody's perfect. By no means. But every Democrat's rotten rich. They got Obama on there playing with little boys. And then the whole theory of him, y'all thinking he had a wife, but he had Big Mike with a big slappo. So he likes men. So no wonder he sat there and said, every man should experience the gay side of life, have a gay individual within his family as friendship to understand him and appreciate his standards. You be what you want to be, like I said, but don't bring and put it in infringe on me. I'm not making you do anything, so don't come in and impose it on me. And these are the things that are going on. China today, remember I've been telling y'all the whole while that China's been working hard the last several years, buying gold. I mean, hundreds of millions of trillions of dollars worth. Buying so much silver that they put a hold on it. Now, Beijing told Donald Trump today that he's ready to go up against the American dollar. They've been planning this all the while. Bible tells you that. And it's amazing because every last prophecy in that Bible is coming true. So y'all can say what you want to say. And I adjust my life to that. And I try my best to engage things the right way, plan them the right way. And people, if someone's knocking you or want you to go a particular way, please don't fall for that, y'all. Look, don't, I tell you all the time, don't take my word for it. Look at what Democrats are doing. Every time something happens, it's Jim Crow. You're prejudiced, you're racist. But on the same token, they sit there and say about slapping, knocking around, beating up, shooting, putting a target on somebody's back. It goes on and on. And y'all don't say a word about it. And I'm so glad for the young people I see on X, TikTok, and YouTube. that are seeing this, shout out to you young people. You're seeing it. It's plain as day. And for people that want to sit here and cut a person down or mock a person, go on with your devil worship. We don't need it. Because I want upbuilding people. I want people that want to hear something. I want people that want to achieve something. Because you white and you fat, and because you white and you short, because you talking to me about what I should do and shouldn't do, we can agree to disagree. It's okay to debate, but I ain't got to sit there and act like a 2-year-old and snarl at, oh, you did and you did and you did it. I don't even know how old this woman is. Didn't get under my skin, but I just like to explain people like that. This would be the same person that is looking for help, same person that's looking for information. And so far, I've helped like 4 people lose weight, doing it the way I'm doing. And I'm proud of that too. A lot of things are breaking, y'all. We had Corny, who is in Canada, turning 100% against Donald Trump and wanting to side 100% again with China. Also, a judge has ruled today that Donald Trump and administration must keep funding child care. Subsidized cities in 5 different states, which is it's going to cause a collapse in the food program. The amount of dollars that are being put out, because as you know with SNAP, he had to take money from other spots to help that out. Also, we've noticed today that people have taken a big look. I don't know why we do this, that people, when we have a flood coming on, or when we have a storm coming, they have noticed that people are flocking to buy perishable items, meat, bread, fish, chicken, and they're showing that these are the wrong sources. We have storms. It might even snow here in Florida. It was real bad last week. We lost all the strawberries, all the blueberries. And we should have another cold front coming, they say. Hopefully not. But when you go through these trying times, stock up on things that are good for you. Sardines have an awful lot of protein in it. Tuna, okay, salmon, good foods that are good that you can hold for a while. The breads and the milks and the steaks and all of that, unless you're going to cook them right away, and then you have to put up with containing them. Learn to buy different products. And you can Google that, people, and it will tell you some of the products that you can buy to sustain you through stormy weather, bad situations. They said that more than 8,000 flights so far have been canceled due to the winter weather situation. And probably another 8,000 will go through it. Up northern Florida, they had icicles coming. You know, last year in Pensacola, they had snowfall. Same thing happened again this year. Like I said, we're not out of it yet. This is all Bible prophecy again. Where it's warm will become cold, where it's cold will become warm. So we're facing the full legalities of what's to come. I'm trying to get through this quick for you. There was a gentleman, he was a black man who was exonerated after spending 70 years on execution for rape and murder of a white woman. Well, he was exonerated and released. And I'm glad to hear that, because I hate to see someone go away for that long, but a lot of years have been lost. It says a mom, 43, allegedly had a child with her daughter's 14-year-old date that was going to the junior dance. And people, I don't know what's going on with this world, but it's definitely going backwards. There's also been 1 million bottles. People, like I said, do your due diligence. I can bring it to you. It takes time to go through the research. I'm trying to get it through to you. 1 million bottles of popular cleaning products have been recalled due to bacteria known to cause blood infusion. It says the proper cleaning products are being recalled because they contain, well, let me try and open it up here so we can get more information. That way you have a good idea of it. A bacteria known to cause blood infections. So, it seems like each time we're getting worse and worse with things that can harm us. Over 1 million bottles of the popular cleaning product has been recalled. Also, people in the news today, there are thousands of products, including Cheerios, Gatorade, and Advil, recalled in 3 different states. This is due to the Gatorade and Advil recalled in the 3 different states is due to rat bird droppings that was found in the product. Always, people, when you go to that store, like I told you before, try and look at what you're buying, and look up things on the news to see if anything has been contaminated, because I've been catching it just about on every podcast and giving it to you. The Waymo robo-taxi hit a child today near California's school. And you know that that's going to be a big thing coming out. For the autonomous driving ability. And if we're running into problems where they're hitting kids, causing problems with running into kids, I don't know how you guys feel. You just call in and ask me. I'd rather give me a comment on it. How do you feel about autonomous driving car? You're sitting over on the passenger side and it's just driving away. Punching a button tells you where to go. Call me a control freak, but I like to drive mine on icy roads and all this stuff. Like I talked to y'all a little while back, and it was amazing how a car was coming head on at it. It stopped and went to backing up to protect the individuals that were in the car. Also, President Trump has launched a discount Trump RX drug, which is going to be a lot cheaper for people to get, and it's going to save them money. Also, I don't know if you guys have heard this, in the U.S., We have spotted 733 cases of measles, and there were and had a heart transplant. And we wish him in getting well and things coming out good for him. And I don't know if you guys heard about the Amazon having to pull Milana's new film because of people that were marking it. And again, totally being disrespectful. And I hope that she stands strong and don't let that bother you. Because when people incite anger and hate on you people, be strong. Let that make you strong. Because whatever is thrown at you, let it build you up. And I always say when someone is lashing out at you, well, at least you're thinking about me. And I appreciate that. You know, don't let it spoil your thunder. There was 3 cashiers who were charged for over $66,000 in coupon fraud. 4 people were killed after eating the death cap mushroom. Like I said, it is going on everywhere. There's so much going on, people. I'm trying to stretch down a little bit. Actor Timmy Busfield was indicated in New Mexico for 4 counts of sexual content on minors. Also, we want to give our prayers out to Nancy Guthrie on the abduction of her mother. It's going into the 2nd week now, and nothing has been found on that. I know that can be very hard for a person to go through. And we all pray and hope the best for her. Olive Garden, this is a hard one. Olive Garden chef killed himself after running and taking a full dive headfirst into the deep fryer in a horrific suicide. And as I told you before, we lost a lot of crops in Florida. And farmers are crushed at 80% of the vital crops wiped out in the sudden cold disaster or the cold blast. There were 2 former NFL players who were found dead, and our prayers go out to them. And here's another shocker. A beautiful young lady, a nursing school graduate, was found decomposing in an apartment, and they're blaming the boyfriend for it. Be careful. I don't care who you're around, who you think you know. The world is being guided and led by the devil himself. And if you don't know that person from past tense, even if you grew up with him, be careful. Because I don't even call out half the murders and crimes to y'all, because some of them are so terrible, it's crazy. Dr. Oz also is warning the public to get the measles vaccination, and he's urging the public to get it. I'm not going to urge you to get it, but we got so many different people here with bringing in so many diseases and so many things are happening. It's an alarming rate. Nobody's had the vaccination. Nobody's been vetted. We don't know what we got. So, you know, it might do you well to safeguard yourself and protect yourself. It says they brought up, FBI is looking into it to see if Jeffrey Epstein was into running a sex trafficking ring for powerful men. And I tell you, the pictures I've seen, I don't need no FBI to tell me nothing. This is horrible. This is a horrible individual. And Nez, I look at Nez. I shout out to you, Nez. I look at Nez a lot. He brought up the theory that Jeffrey Epstein is still alive. And I don't know, Nez. That's a hard one to swallow. Also, shout out to Nicki Minaj. She's told her fans that the Democrat Party is not the party. They lie, they're deceptive to you, and everything they do is a backlash. So she is asking her followers, over 2 million followers or better, to come on over to the Republican side. Also, Mike Tyson has jumped up and said that Donald Trump's a good man. He looked out for him. He never robbed him in boxing, always paid him his share. And he said all he can say is a good man. You know, when he was with Don King, he wanted to tear his head off because Don King was robbing him. That's our particular black race. But Donald Trump didn't do that. Here's another weird one for you people. This imam that was focusing on a teenage son. He was getting out of hand. And I guess he did some things that she made him wear an orange jumpsuit. And she fed him prisoner food. Bologna sandwich and cold water. I love that. You see, I grew up poor, so that's a good meal to me. She ain't hurting me. I said, Mom, bring it on. And the next morning, they found her in the garbage can. Now, a lot of this rhetoric, like I told you before, if you keep preaching this stuff every day, every time a kid turns the TV on, cartoons, no matter what, Republicans, all this stuff, kill, 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 put a target on this one, like attempted shot was made on this one, that one. It ain't the guns, y'all talking about stop the guns, but see, this is the way Democrats are wrong with. They're going to take your guns and stuff away from you. But we got all Venezuelans, Puerto Ricans, Mexicans, Russians, Japanese, Indians, Muslims, Somalians, Africans. Let me keep going, y'all. They all got guns. We don't know who they are. They over here unvetted. They cut up at the law and make a move. The law don't even know who to go get. Now, me being a legal man, fingerprints down there, DNA down there, they ain't come right here. We got your big boy. We got you, big boy. We got you. They rape our women. They kill our women. They destroy us. They rob us. They steal from us. Look how long it's taking to catch them. Let us try that. You know why they can get a hold of that like that? It's not because we're in prison. It's not because they're treating us bad. Because we're vetted. We belong here. We're Americans. And that is how you control that narrative instead of letting things get out of hand. Y'all think we got it bad here in America. In North Korea, it says they're executing school children for watching South Korea TV that shows and listening to the K-pop. Executing them. We so soft here on laws. We just soft. Oh, it's okay. We won't let you do that no more. There's a funeral home also that was stashing bodies. Over 200 bodies were found. And he ended up getting 40 years in prison for that. The U.S. Army is also moving 32 helicopters, mega formation singles headed over to the Middle East. I don't know if you guys heard about that or not. Venezuela has already been taken over by China trying to change the whole structure of the money in South America. Y'all should be thankful that President Biden, Kamala Harris would have never seen that like that. He's trying to protect America. I don't care what y'all say. I'm looking at the big picture. Oh, he should have never done it in Venezuela. Well, China was going to take over Venezuela. They went over there to make a deal with him on getting oil. And guess what they're doing with Iran? Their biggest user of oil is Russia. So Trump goes over and hit Iran and straighten it out because they're trying to build another nuclear bomb, which will harm us, and they plan on using it on us. Guess what? Russia won't handle that. We have all the tanks and planes and motorcycles you want. You ain't got no oil to run in them. Ain't nothing but so many batteries you can get for that. And the batteries don't stand up that well when you got to put some fuel in it in 5 or 10 minutes and go instead of recharging for an hour and a half, you're sitting duck. So he's chopping the legs out from underneath China and Russia. Chop it up, chop it up, chop it up. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, he's doing his job. And if you people can't see that, that's fine with me. I'm not here to persuade anyone or make them think differently. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to bring you the information that is going on and what is happening in our communities. Now get a hold of this one. This is not a cool one neither. A girl, she's 11 years old. She has been impregnated 6 times by different men. And this is a horrible deal. And she went through this for like 4 years. I got to get me some get back on something like that. I'm sorry, y'all. All my morals, everything changed. And I've been noticing Democrats and all. Oh, you can change your makeup. Little girls can be little boys. Little boys can be little girls. That's not for you to do, man. That's God's work. You don't mess with the babies. What is wrong with this world? And any sicko that condones that, they have a mental problem. Do you know what that does to that child? Taking those shots, all of them end up killing themselves, shooting up churches and everything else. Because now you got them because you make them think that when they're a child, oh, maybe I belong in a girl's body, maybe I am feminine, maybe I do hold my hand down. Or maybe I do like playing with baby dolls. Well, they got Sergeant Joe and they got the military dolls and stuff. Little boys play with little army men and stuff when they come up. Does that mean they're a girl? You know, Democrats got some problems, man. And I tell it like I see it, like I see it, because y'all got problems. And I don't condone that at all. And also, we had the latest here. I'm trying to sum this up quick for you, not use up all your time. The latest thing was the Mexican cartel had put members out there in order to shoot at border patrols at will. So this is what has been happening in the news so far, people. And we like you very much. And like I said, I really, really do appreciate the subscribers. And we're going to try and be bringing you more and more content on a longer basis and a more quick basis. Not hold your time up, because I know your time's important. But people, I got to bring it to you, all the stuff that is going on. It's eradicating real bad. And if I can help just one person see the vision, just one person start preparing their own food, one person get their own little homeland, one person start preparing their own water. This is why I bring out all the different food products. You can even use a cleaning product now. This is why I bring all this out, to show that the odds are not in our favor. Hey, and I'll see you on the next one.